Hi, I'm Devon, the marketing specialist for English at Lucky Duck Games, and I'm here at Asmodee Nordics. I'm going to present to you Nestlings, which is one of our upcoming games this year. This is a 1 to 4 player game, and it is about getting food from the different biomes around the land and feeding your nestlings, returning those resources to them to where you can feed them, to where they can grow up to be happy birds. However, they may be happy birds, but you may not be, depending on how aggressive your team is around the table. So this is a dice allocation and resource gathering game. You'll go ahead and roll the dice, and then on your turn, you'll slot them into biomes. There are 4 major biomes. You have the freshwater, the desert, the savanna, and the alpine. So you'll put in the matching biome dice face there, and it, from the arrow downward, determines priority of who is going to draft those resources. So the green player here has decided to place their dice, but also the alpine player might want resources from the freshwater biome as well. As you place resources around the board, you're going to lock in your commitment for where you're trying to gain resources from. But priority can be broken if players decide to commit more than 1 dice. So here the Alpine player would actually draft before the Savannah player. The reason why that's important is there's always 1 resource extra beyond the number of players. So for 2 players, there's 3 resources. And then whoever has priority will get to not only select a resource for themselves, but they will then select a resource to discard, and that will go away. Which means as you're paying attention to the goals, to the gathering requirements, to the needs of the players around you, you're focused on not only what you want, but on what the other players need. So it can get quite strategic in terms of where you're placing your dice, when you're placing them over the course of the round, to where you can ensure that you get the resources that you want, not only for the public gathering goals that are here that all players can go after, but also for your personal player board, where you have your biome wheel, and every new resource that you gather will give you a new space in the biome wheel. And when you feed your nestlings with resources that match your specific biome, you'll be able to get points, and even more bonus points if they're towards biomes that you have a lot of different resources from. So you're going to do this over successive rounds, focused on your personal goals, on the public goals that everyone may be competing for, and trying to come up with the most efficient path to get what you need and to prevent any other player from doing it as well as you.
Awesome. When will this be out?
We are going to have Nestlings as a pre-release at Gen Con this year, so we'll have copies there to sell, and then following that in August or September, so Q3 2024 will be when Nestlings is available.
And what's the MSRP?
The MSRP is $40, so it's going to be right in the range of our games like Chronicles of Crime, Flamecraft, Cosmoctopus, and this will sit alongside those at the shelf.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.